this is tech related stuff for this video, so I don't have a source followed, obviously. The name of this channel is Fiasco Productions. But anyways, I do have some of my other tech related source files talking about the on tablet. So anyway, let's get to it here. Maybe multiple bills when I show you what the on tab is all about. So anyway, let's get to it here. Okay, guys. See here. Okay, guys, let's get to it. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
On tablets. And this one here is kind of interesting.
If you want to follow Fiasco Productions, you can, but I don't have them followed as of right now. Still debating because this channel's a little bit old, over a decade old. But anyways, this is the on 8.1 core tablet 2026 model, and we're $140. This tablet might really ruin Apple's tablets, put Apple's tablets to shame. They evolve with several different models, as you can see. This is one of them, but anyway, let's get back to it. Anyways.
Kind of a weird number, but I'll leave a link down below with current pricing and more information.
64 gigabytes of storage space, 6 gigabytes of RAM, which is impressive.
It also takes a micro SD card.
Micro SD card, of course, storage expansion card.
To the color of the tablet.
And when you get this tablet, any of the tablets, the 13-inch model, the 12-inch model, or the 12.3 model, they have different colors, 6 different colors for all of them. Counting the one I got, mine's is navy blue, and the charger, the USB charger I got is navy blue. I'll show you that 7-inch one in this video, in a few seconds. But anyways, show you the other models first. And also, gotta get another SD card. I lost my current SD card in my uncle and aunt's house. I can't get that. I might have bought another SD card soon, not right now, but soon. But anyways, get back to the video. But anyways.
8.1-inch IPS LCD display, 1000 by 1524 resolution, at up to 90 Hz refresh rate, with the screen brightness at 350 nits. Also kind of interesting is
the durability is fantastic on this tablet. This tablet follows the durability. John told me about I told him about the aluminum. Pun intended. It said the name of it was called Cyrus. That's what he told me. But anyways, it puts Apple's durability as far as their tablets to shame, because their durability is made out of plastic. It's not true aluminum. Orange is true aluminum, but it's called Cyrus. Seriously, what my Uncle John told me. But anyways, get back to the video. Anyways,
15 hours of battery life.
15 hours of battery life. My on tablet, 7-inch tablet has I think up to 12 hours of battery life, pun intended. Anyways, and I had my on 7-inch tablet has 3 gigabytes of RAM. But I had to get another SD card. I lost my SD card in the couch that I'm sitting on. I had to get another one. I'll get that later on. We move on. I actually had one. I had to get another one now, because my current one's in my phone. I actually had another one. One that was for my North Bison. I put that SD card on my phone. I was able to expand the storage space. So I had over 250 something gigabytes total on my phone. Pretty much counting the SD card I had. The name of it is what's the name of it? Criton, I think so. But anyways, so yeah.
We'll be testing here shortly. Okay, actually pretty nice design here.
The durability, you see that? Rewind that. Hey, that's the friend Christopher 9961. What's up? Thanks for the compliment on that, bro. This puts this Apple tablet to shame. Watch the durability.
Which we'll be testing.
My on tablet, 7-inch tablet, my blue navy blue one has 7 no, not my on 7-inch tablet has 3 gigabytes RAM, Android 14 Android 14 Go operating system, Android 14 Go, and even with the brightness on or not, my on 7-inch tablet can hold up to almost 10 hours of battery life, counting 13 if you count the brightness being at full blast. But anyways.
Okay, actually pretty nice design here.
And the durability of it. Joe. Better than your tablets, because the durability for your tablet is terrible. Sorry.
Considering the price. Kind of funny, but this actually feels more premium.
More premium. It even puts my cousin Bree's tablet to shame, sort of. And she don't even have the latest model for the her current 8 tablet. The latest model is the A11. So I wonder if my aunt would get my cousin Bree another tablet, because the latest model for the current tablet is the A11 Plus and the A11, regular A11. what if she'll get my cousin Bria an upgrade for that one? Because the most recent one is outdated because the A is most recent, but the A11 plus and 9 plus and 10 plus and A10A and 11A are the most recent models, and both have Android 15 operating 16 operating system. Plus operating on Android 15 and 16. But anyways, yeah.
If you're wondering, this was made in
What if she get
Vietnam.
because
You
of the
can see
brand
where
new
they took some
Android tab is
inspiration
soon.
from. You can see
Was
this just a little bit smaller than the iPad mini.
Android
Pretty much
tab
the
8,
same shape
11
though.
and
And
11 plus, pun
surprisingly, it's
intended.
only a hair thicker. Here's what
Mm-hmm.
the startup screen
Oh,
looks like.
let me show you why Joe's tablet is human compared to my tablet if he decides to get one. Watch this.
From you can see
More durability, a little bit smaller.
iPad mini,
Same shape, but better durability.
Here's what the
Uh-huh.
startup screen looks like. Pretty similar to how it was for the 2024 version.
Yes, sir.
At first, I thought the bezels might be a little thick on this tablet.
Mm.
It's actually very similar to the iPad mini.
Yes,
of course,
sir.
this has gesture and
three-button navigation.
And it has Gemini as the assistant. As you can see, they match the wallpaper to the color on the back of the tablet.
Yes, sir.
Is a nice touch. There's not really a lot of different options when it comes to the wallpaper, but I think
Hey, River is King 37 okay with Super Chat. What's up?
Doesn't have a fingerprint scanner. As far as the software goes, definitely looks about as close to stock Android as
yes, sir. It looks almost similar to my cousin's tablet. And then on this 8-inch point-inch one core tablet, it has I think 6, almost 7 software updates and 7 security updates on my current on tablet. I already updated all my software update. I think I had 6 of them on my on 7-inch tablet. I have to update my security settings for another few more years on that tablet. Anyways.
So I'll go ahead and do that. There's not really a lot of gestures or anything like that. Just double tapping the power button to open the camera. And when you press and hold the power button, it brings up the assistant. But you can change that
Google
to
Gemini, yeah.
as well. Looks like it's using about 17 gigabytes of the 64 gigabytes.
But some of that's taken up because of the operating system. And then the rest of it, if you got Google Play or the games you would obviously playing for your phone to the tablet, but in turn, then rest of it by your photos that carry over from Google Photos and Google Files and Google the other Google which can files your pictures pretty much. If you want to continue to add more pictures and then count your Amazon photos if you already have a lot of Amazon photos saved up like me. I have over 35,000 photos saved, but anyways, a lot of pictures saved on Amazon photos. I was like 40,000, but anyways.
Available.
Stop.
I really think 128 should be the minimum.
Anyways, just telling the cat to stop.
But
Anyways,
to the page over here. Left of the home screen, you've got Google Discover Newsfeed.
Mm-hmm.
You have the taskbar down at the bottom, which makes it a little easier to switch back
Yes,
and
sir.
forth between apps. You just swipe down, you get your shortcuts and notifications. Looks like you've got quite a few that you can add on there as well, like extra dim,
Extra settings.
and so on. Looks like when you go to recent apps, you can swipe over all the way to the
And you
left
can
to clear all.
and
Pretty
back
similar.
up because I'll show you what they're talking about as far as the multitasking. You can have up to 6 screens if you got any apps over on your tab, especially on all the models from the 7-inch all the way to the 13-inch. You can have up to 6 or 8 screens, and you can still check your stuff while you're watching YouTube until I'm making a content creator, and I love it. 6 screens, you don't teach that. Then the 8 screens on the other models, you don't teach that. To the point that it even puts my cousin's phone to shame because he can't even hold up to that many screens. Yeah, he can do the screen falls, the mini screen and watch stuff, obviously, but he can't. My tablet can do what his phone can't do right now, which is hold up to 8 screens, almost 10 screens. That's a lot of screens, especially you have apps open, pun intended. The way so you have to worry about the lag with that. But anyways,
TV remote and so on. Looks like when you go
kind of Fire remote, the Fire TV's app, but yeah.
To clear all, pretty similar to what you see on Pixel devices.
Google Chrome, you see in the back, you see the button. I'll show you again. Show the Google Chrome.
Looks like when you go to recent apps, you can swipe over
up to 8 screens and then pause it, and then you can see the Google Chrome, the Amazon, the Google Photos, the Google Files, the other Google app you have to install, obviously. Pause the pictures pretty much, and you can see YouTube Music and everything else, and YouTube pun intended, app pun intended. But anyways, back to the bill. Anyways.
You see on Pixel devices, you can see the pre-installed apps are pretty much all the ones from Google. Google.
and you
Of
see
course,
the
there's
Google
Walmart.
messages, the text, you know, getting there on your phone, the text messages, if you know what getting there on your phone. My current on 7-inch tab has that same feature. So like if I make any purchases, you'll hit a notification in the background, and I know I got the ching for most of my for as far as the eBay one, Timber one, as far as the ching notification and everything else. It is the best tablet probably on this green earth because my current on tab you can take with you, and it has actual server data. This unlike most other tabs, because most other tabs don't have server data. This one I got currently, my 7-inch tablet I got on the couch currently has server data, so I can take that with me too if I want to. In my phone too, like I've been doing. I was doing my phone, but anyways.
You can see you get your wallpaper widgets,
And you
as well
can
as
and you can use your wallpapers from your previous phone, or if you already got Google Photos and you already got your photos saved and your Google and your images from gallery from Android, you can carry that over to the tablet, pun intended. But anyways.
home settings as well. Not too many options on some of these though. You can also change the refresh rate
Yes,
from
sir.
90 hertz to 60 hertz.
And if you get the 10-inch model, you can go to 120 hertz. And if you get the 7-inch model, go up to 60 hertz. And on the 10-inch model, you go to 110 hertz, if I'm not mistaken. And then on the 13-inch, go to 160 hertz.
A little
Yeah,
bit better
dude.
battery life.
Yeah,
Now it looks
yeah.
like this is white vinyl 3, which is
Mm-hmm.
only
Content creation, if I'm making content creation on my tab, which I'll be getting to soon. But anyways.
screen quality still looks pretty good though, considering the specs.
Mm-hmm.
You can go up to 1080p resolution for YouTube videos.
Especially when making content creation.
Of course,
Your shorts, your
full screen
videos,
on
your
here
daily vlogs,
if you
or
want to
shorts, or
run
both, pun
multiple
intended.
apps at the same time.
And you can hold up you just saw that, right? Up the multiple screens. You saw that, right? Show it again. Anyways. Multiple screens. Puts Joe's phone to shame.
Of course, it's got
Multiple screens. 8 screens, bro. Well, it's only 2. You only got 2 open, but if you go to the actual app back out of the tablet, you can hold up to 8 screens on that tablet if you got your apps open. Joe's phone can't even do that. Well, it can have the apps open as far as the which count, but it can't do the which count because it has on the on tab it has the rotate. Although that's so you can have all these screens popped up. Unlike Joe's phone, it puts Joe's phone to shame. So for him buying that phone, that iPhone 18, if he gets it. Anyways.
I could have swore you couldn't do split screen for Netflix.
But you can do split screen on all the models for every tablet, pretty much. I'm about to show you the other models for that shortly. Anyways.
I like that this one's pretty easy to hold with one hand.
Yes, sir. And it's more durable because Sierra is aluminum. What John calls them, anyways.
Snapdragon processor on here.
Yup.
According to their website, it's an SDM 685, which is a Snapdragon 685 processor. Now, just keep in mind, this is pretty entry-level performance.
Yes, sir. Especially when you're playing remote play on Series S. If you're playing remote play on Series on this tablet, it is very good. And the FPS is fantastic.
The GPU performance is actually pretty low as well.
Pretty low for the GPU, but the software is fantastic.
Most basic things, some multitasking.
Multitasking.
Gaming on here as well.
And your content creation, pun intended, and your stream ads and music ads, pun intended, and your vendor ads about ordering online. But anyways.
I noticed they don't say what size the battery is, but according to one app that I tried, it's at 5,000 milliamp hours.
My on 7-inch I think has that same battery from what he said, but mine might be at half the value of the as far as the battery volume. But anyways, pretty powerful battery anyways.
But I did run my typical battery drain test, and it lasted about 7.5 hours.
Mine's lasts about that same amount on my on 7-inch tablet. Lasts about the same amount. Count with the brightness being at 100%, lasts up to 14 hours with the brightness at 100% on my on 7-inch tablet. But anyways, even on the 8-inch, if I had this one, but the 8-inch one without my budget, unfortunately. Anyways.
From Walmart, the 2024 version, it should have plenty of power to last a couple days.
Even more if you bring it with you, because here's the good thing about this tablet too. The on tablet has cellular data, so if you wanted to carry the tablet with you, you can, which I could. Obviously, don't want to risk it. I was scared rain, water damage and rain, but you can take a tablet with you because it has cellular data on it. And most tablets don't have cellular data on. Some do, some don't. But this one I got has cellular data, so I could take it with me if I want to. Just choose not to because I don't want to get robbed for it. That's a very valuable time, and it can't through eBay and it came through FedEx. I don't want to get robbed for that. Hell no, hell no. But you could take this tablet if you want to. This anybody that believes in taking their tablets with them. So that I would do it myself. I just don't want to risk it, losing it or getting robbed for it. But anyway,
iPad Mini. Looks like you have one speaker on each side.
yeah,
Surprisingly,
multiple
the speakers on
speakers.
here sound nice and loud in person, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
see a headphone jack on this tablet. But here's a quick sample just to give you an idea of what it sounds like.
Let's Taylor Swift.
It's got a 5 megapixel camera. On
Yes,
the
sir.
back,
Probably one of the
2
best cameras.
megapixel
Puts
front.
Joe's to
It's got a
shame.
pretty simple camera app.
Pretty
Shows
basic
video,
camera.
HFR, which seems weird. Photo, and pro mode as well.
And you can record on the camera, pun intended, if you want to.
Recording.
So you do it on YouTube and everything else.
Pretty slow shutter speed on here and low resolution for photos.
Resolution is fine to me. Can't complain about the resolution there. Anyways.
But here's a few quick samples just to give you an idea of what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, not really that good when it comes to camera quality on here.
Camera quality is not as bad as you think, though.
So not a huge
That's just
surprise
his
there.
opinion,
But
just
here's
saying what he
really
said.
Nice build quality and the software feels faster than you would think considering the specs. Could be because it's basically stock Android, but I think if you want a cheaper tablet that has the same aspect ratio as the iPad Mini, but it runs Android, I think this could be one of the few options out there.
Mm-hmm.
My first impressions are, it actually feels like you're getting your money's worth.
Yes, I am.
Smaller tablet. Well,
I think the on tab's going to burst onto the scene. Now, I hope my aunt gets my cousin Brown the new tablet because the latest A tablet for Brown's current tablet is the A11 and A11 Plus. The one she got is the A8 tablet A8, but the issue with that one is outdated and the latest operating is Android 13. The latest operating system for all phones will tell you, I think it's 15 or 16, and 14 for all the operating system. But I think my aunt had to upgrade my cousin Bree's tab once hers gets old, obviously a few years old. Her current tab is already a few years old. Obviously, that was the most recent model, but she might have to upgrade it to the A11 or A11 Plus, which is going to cost my aunt more money if she decides to upgrade Bree's tablet, pun intended. But anyways.
We have no idea how long it'll have software support.
Oh, it will still have software updates. Even when they say it, don't put. I know you're paying attention to what he's saying, but obviously, they might have more software support, pun intended. It might not be, but it will be because most tabs are known for software, especially kind of revolutionize their apps, pun intended.
Thing to consider, I would imagine 1 or 2 years.
A software updates, yes.
I will be testing out the other
and several years of security updates.
Tablets that just came out for 2026 pretty soon here.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to keep an eye out for those upcoming
videos. Mm-hmm. Is it worth it? Yes, it is. Anyways.
So if you've made it this far into
you can follow his channel if you want, guys, as well. His name of his channel is Fish B Productions.
This video was helpful. This is Brian from
Fish B Productions.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the
next one. Mm-hmm. But I'm about to show you shortly. Here we go. This is the. Here we go. Right here.
I believed in this world.
This is the 11-inch model, if I'm not mistaken.
It's easier to accept a story than believe that the people.
Today we're checking out.
Oh, no, this is the 13-inch model, the newer model. Here we go.
Just on tablet from Walmart. It just came out in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say, specs wise, this one's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, it is.
You'll notice is just how large the box is. I mean, I can barely.
13-inch. And see, Uncle John, see, I'm listening. 13-inch. They evolved with all these sizes up to 13, up to 15 inches. I think that's the max as far as the tablet, as far as the inches.
This one also has 8 gigabytes of RAM.
8 gigabytes of
250
RAM, powered by Android, I think 15 Go, if I'm not mistaken, that's what he's about to say. But anyways,
6 gigabytes of storage. Also takes a micro
64
SD card.
gigabytes of storage. It should have more because 13-inch tablet. It should have about 256, but apparently depends on the model, depends on the cover, I guess. Not just the brand, but depends on the cover, I guess. And the model of it, more of the model, not the cover, more of the model. But anyways,
To expand the storage as well. Nice thing is this one actually has space.
and this one has Android 16, so I was classing Android 15 Go as Android 16 Go. But anyways,
Unlike the smaller 8.1 and 7-inch versions, at 2400 by 1600 resolution, and
yes, sir.
120 hertz refresh
Big
rate.
tablet. It's a very big tablet. It's so big.
Extended display mode.
It's so big. It can't even fit in John Lisa's hand if it tried. And if they did get, I'm not saying they got this one. They already got tablets of their own, but their tablets are generic. But anyways, if they had got this one would have been well worth their while because it does a lot. The only issue that I told my Uncle John about this tablet, they don't have an Amazon shopping app. You had to install the Google Chrome installer just in install the Amazon shop just to purchase from there. They still got eBay and the other vendors on there, so that's the only issue with this tablet. They don't have Amazon. You had to go through Google Chrome just to purchase through Amazon. Unlike our phones, we could just purchase the app and make it easier that way. But anyways,
Monitor.
and it comes with a stylus, and I got some styluses too. My stylus that I got off of eBay, I got 10 of them. Actually, down to 8 because one of them broke, obviously, so I'm down to 8. But my current stylus is the stylus that I got on my phone. Which comes at them as far as the stylus, as far as the rubber parts. So I kept the one for my tablet only. Obviously, I did have multiple styles. I have 10. Actually, I have 8 of them. 8 styluses that I got from eBay. It was a 10-pack, but I'm down to 8 now because one of them broke, and then the other one I got, the rubber was starting to get, a little wincy on the phone. So I just kept the one for my tablet. I still got 8 left styluses left, so that's some matters there. But anyways,
similar to an Apple Pencil, feels quite a bit lighter though.
yes, they're lighter than an Apple Pencil. Because Apple's pencils are heavier. Apple's pencils are heavier, and I know this.
Actually, it looks like a really nice case here. Kind of nice.
It's gonna be a long video, guys. Long video. Told you I was gonna do something different, obviously.
You can see a couple of slots there on the back to stand the tablet up.
Yes, sir.
You'll
Yes, ma'am.
definitely need that. I already scratched the screen on the 8.1 inch somehow. This one's also a little bit brighter at 500 nits. This one
Yes,
also
sir.
has a quad speaker setup with 2 speakers on each side.
Mm-hmm.
Not a huge surprise, but the build quality on this looks really nice. Camera and flash on the back does bump out a little bit. Not bad though.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it weighs about 687 grams. This one's also IP54.
Yes, sir.
Water resistant.
Mm-hmm. Waterproof. I think mine's is waterproof too, sort of. I don't want to risk that. Either way.
Actually looks really nice in person. Fairly small bezels all the way around. Of
Mhm.
course, you have gesture or a 3-button navigation. And I gotta say, pretty nice wallpaper there. Matching
And
the
see how big the
color.
tablet is, John? I mentioned 13 inches, 13.2 inches, and they might go surpass it. I think on will surpass it because they're also not just known for their tablet, they're known for their external hard drives with Microsoft and Sony. As far as their external hard drive, they're known for that too, and they're on gaming microphones. They got a lot of stuff, but on has a lot of stuff. So I also found the channel last night too, but that's the name of their channel, on.
On the back,
Then we got
yeah.
close to 200 subscribers. They gotta get more, obviously, more people that watch their videos. But anyway,
But you can see the size difference between
just followed the channel last night. But
8.1 inch
anyways,
and the 13.2 inch. This actually looks like an iPad Pro 13-inch tablet, but you can see here it's just a little larger than my older iPad Pro. Even
this tab puts Joe's current tab, as you saw in the Apple tablet. Show you that again, obviously. Puts Joe's tablet to shame. It does. So Joe's tablet, as far as the apps, is limited. As far as a certain amount of apps is limited.
But you can see here it's just a little larger.
A little larger.
Older iPad Pro.
It puts Joe's tablet to shame. Sorry. And it's more durable than Joe's Apple tablets. But there you go, pipe and smoke. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I think I'm okay with that. Google Discover Newsfeed left of the
Yup.
screen.
And then as far as your Google Newsfeed, as far as that on your phone and tablet.
Of course, you can do split screen on
Split
here as well.
screen. And you can hold up to 8 screens. You only got 2 of them open, as you can see. But you can hold up to 8 screens on this tablet. On my on 7-inch tablet, you can hold up to 8 screens. Maybe even 10 if you're multitasking. Joe's tablet can't even do that. Not even his phone can do that either.
I definitely like the software on here. It's pretty much as close as you can get to stock Android. Swipe down anywhere to get to your shortcuts and notifications.
Yes,
You do
sir.
have a
And
few
your
extra
notification
that you
files.
can add, like extra dim, cast,
Mm-hmm.
and screenshot,
Mm-hmm.
calculator, remote,
Calculator.
and so on. When you
Yep.
do recent apps, you can do a screenshot or a split screen there as well. Swipe all the way to the left and you can clear all. The only
Yes, sir.
downside to this tablet is we don't know how long it'll get software
Updates.
Could
That's
be
the only
months.
issue. If John Reese had got this one, they would have loved this one, Bob. It would put hell. It would put John Reese generic tablets to shame because it's more powerful operating system. And the only issue you have to worry about the software and the update and the security updates because we don't know if you want to get any more software after those 6. So you have to put on that tablet, obviously, but it's probably going to be known for 6 security updates to keep the stuff from being compromised and hacked. But anyways.
Or 2 years.
That's the only issue with it. No,
Yes.
the software updates you have to worry about.
Considering Samsung has 7 years now on their budget.
Yup, so Brace's current tablet has about, well, her tablet's the 2023 or 2024 model, same age as mine, or younger. And she would probably have to upgrade to the new one once my aunt decides to buy her another one because she had to get her the A11. That's the most recent model. So, I always said, how did you know that? I looked it up. Yeah, I've been looking it up for the time. I've even window shopping on my tablet and already got my tablet, obviously. The latest tablet for Breeze tablet is the A11 and A11 Plus and Max for all 3 of their models. So if once Breeze tablet gets out of sync, you have to help her upgrade again, always as far as the current tablet, because the current tablet is going to be out of sync because no more software updates on it. And 2, it's outdated, and 3, no more security updates on it. Might be some security updates, but not as many as you think. But anyways,
screen quality.
let it upgrade to the help her upgrade to the A11 Plus or A Max or regular A11 soon for Bray, pun intended. Anyways, back to the video. Anyways,
you can watch up to 4K resolution.
yes, sir. And my own 7-inch tablet can hold up to that actual HDP, pun intended, what he just said.
It's also Wi-Fi Net 1, which is
yes, sir.
For streaming apps like Netflix. Looks like it's on 90 hertz refresh rate.
And you can hold it up to 120 hertz if you're playing remote play on Series S or X if you got the Series X, up to 120 FPS. Absolutely sick. Almost the same amount as FPS, but for the HD. But anyways.
60 or 120. It's only using about
19 of the 256. So 256 minus 19, 237 gigabytes left. And when you install most of your apps, and most of your space is going to after you install your apps, as far as your streaming apps, your music apps, all those updates, because of course a lot of people making bills, count myself, obviously. Then you had to get another storage expansion card. And since it has 256 gigabytes on its 13-inch tablet, pretty much, you can double up to 512 if you want to get the SD card. So you have more space to install your apps and put your gaming apps in, or actual gaming apps and Google Play games and other apps that you have, like PSN app and Microsoft and etc. on that SD card. You can double it up. It's 256 gigabytes, but it's 237 when they put the operating system on that. But if you want to add more storage space, it's a storage expansion card that you can go up to 512 up to 1 terabyte because my current on 7-inch that can hold up to 1 terabyte. The 1 terabyte is $20 for the SD card. But when I got the 2, so I lost on my aunt's couch, so I had to get another one. Obviously for my own 7-inch, I'll get that later because I had to save for Series S. But anyways,
of the 256,
you want to go off topic there, but anyways,
you can double press the power button.
Double press the power button.
Or wallet, press and hold the power button.
Yes, sir.
Digital assistant or the power menu. Looks like this is a USI 2.0 stylus.
It's a very good stylus because you can do your purchases, do your apps, streaming apps. It makes your purchase through your vendor, well, your vendor apps, for Amazon, eBay, until you can make your purchases that way with that stylus. Same with your fingers, with stylus or no stylus, makes it easier on you. So when you have a stylus or styluses, if you have multiple like me, anyways, I have 10 of them now, 8 of them, but anyways.
It just starts working right away. It says the stylus doesn't work with the 120
hertz
refresh rate.
Sure doesn't.
That's correct. 120 doesn't work.
Yeah.
It does have what you write with the stylus, and it converts it to text. You can delete things, circle to highlight text. Just several.
And I already got all my styluses for my tablet. But when I got my stylus, I got mine off of eBay. My styluses, but they were a different brand, different name. Got the name of the specific styluses. I got 10 of them. Actually, 10 of them. I actually had 10 of them, but one of them broke something down to 8 of them. But either way, my other one was the rubbing, the black part of it on the phones a little bit wincy. So just use one for my tablet for right now because I'm down to 8 of them though. But anyways,
The tags using the stylus. Obviously, it's not going to be quite as good as the S Pen or an Apple Pencil. You can see it just left a random dot there. But I gotta say, it actually works pretty good on here. Doesn't really seem to have pressure sensitivity, so just keep that in mind. Nice thing is if you're charging the pen, you can still use it on the tablet while it's charging. Really only attaches in one direction. It sort of does the other way. Not that good though. They don't say.
let the ads go away obviously. It's a long ad, so bear with me, guys, because you got an ad on this video, so bear with me here. It's gonna be a long video, guys. Long video. Probably be a 50-minute video because I have to show you the other models for the tablet, pun intended. It's been a long video here, guys. Long video.
Career ready by design. That's the WGU difference. Learn more at wgu.edu.
Oh, there you go. Got my grill stuff.
On this ship, you represent.
A lot of ads, a lot of ads. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me, guys.
They don't say which processor this has, other than it's MediaTek, but right here in the Geekbench app, it's using the MediaTek 8775 processor. So the same processor as the Galaxy Tab A11 Plus. Just by looking at the benchmark results, I think most people are going to be pretty impressed with the performance on here. I mean, if you compare this to the new MotoPad 2026, this is better in single and multi-core score, and
yeah, it is.
new performance as well. You'll be able to play most games in the Play Store without any problem.
And play most of the games you played on Series S, via the Remote Play app, and also play the PS Remote Play on that tablet too. But I didn't test it on my own tablet. Also, Remote Play. I'm about to test it out eventually. But anyways.
I will mention some games are going to be a little hard to reach things on the screen if you're using the touchscreen. If you're using a controller, it's actually really nice to play on a larger tablet like this. It doesn't say
if you got a game in backbone for it, yes.
But using a battery app, it says 10,000 milliamp hours.
Mine has, my on 7-inch tablet has about 3,000 megahertz in terms of the battery. This one, the 13-inch one has 10,000 megahertz, and the 8-inch one has 7,000 megahertz, 75 megahertz, and I think the 11-inch one and the 12 have about 8,000, 8,500 megahertz in terms of battery. Very powerful batteries. Very powerful lithium batteries in terms of the ion. But anyways.
I ran my typical battery drain test on this massive tablet at 100% screen brightness, and it
lasted up to 6.5 hours on this tablet, even with a 13-inch panel. Some of them might be less depending on your model for the on tablet, pun intended.
Half hours. So pretty good considering how large this tablet is.
It takes up most of your hands as far as that space. It doesn't take long to charge it up because when I had my on 7-inch tablet charger, it took seconds and it was charging like so fast it wasn't even funny. Me and him had different opinions on that. But anyways, Bispy has different. Me and Fisher have different opinions on that. But anyways, that's just his opinion. But anyways.
This tablet and the fact you have 2 speakers on each side, this is actually really nice and loud in person. May not be the best quality at the highest volume. I can imagine that many people using it turn all the way up, but overall pretty nice and loud. And here's a few quick samples just to give you an idea of what it sounds like.
Yes, sir.
The cameras are also upgraded to 13 megapixels.
13 megapixels because my current on 7-inch tablet has 5.5 or 6.5 megapixels, which is not bad. Anyways, this one has doubled at 13. Yes, sir.
You can record up to 4K resolution.
4K resolution on this tablet. Anything if you get the 14-inch model and that they're on also their 14-inch model, that's gonna be 5K video quality. Most of the content creators I found on all 3 of my YouTubes have 4K on their tablets or phones for their content creation, and that is pretty soon. That's probably why they get all them clicks. Not quick, what John calls clickbait, but a lot of clicks, but what they call clickbait. But anyways.
Recording, just like the other on tablets, it's a very simple camera app on here. You just got video and picture.
That's pretty dope.
Much faster shutter speed on this
compared to the 7-inch one. Anyways,
yeah, the photos actually look pretty decent on here. Here's some quick samples just to give you an idea of what to expect.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, pretty good photo and video quality. which is nice to see. I know this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but using this tablet for a short time, I'm quickly realizing this could be the tablet.
This could be the tablet that really ruins Apple's tablet, put Apple's tablets and Joe's current phones to shame. Current Apple phone count iPhone 18 to shame, you know? Count my 7-inch model included.
Best value for the price.
Best value falls the tablets, best value, period. Could best Apple's tablets to Joe's current phones and tablets to shame. Literally to shame right now.
Okay, good
But
for
good, pipe and smoking. Come on, pipe and smoking.
good, but it's actually really large. It's got a quad speaker sub, 256 gigabytes of storage.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with a stylus and good quality.
Good quality. If John Obvious had got this one, I know they already got their 10-inch generic 10-inch 10.1 inch tablets. If they had got the generic, I know they got the generic, but if they had got this one, they would have loved it. The durability, what they can do, and I think if John wanted to get this one, you know, he already has his own arm. He's already have their own obviously. He could have got this one, but because he can modify this too, he could become a developer on this tablet, just like I did. It was a thing that I saw on your 6 Tech. Pretty much, he showed me how to become a developer on your phone and tablet, and I was able to follow his directions. And once I followed your 6 Tech, and your 6 Studio, as far as becoming a developer on my phone, tablet, the rest was history. John can do a lot with this tablet, but I wish he had waited. If he had got this one, as far as the tablet, the on tablet, wish he had got the 10-inch model, the same exact model that he got for his channel. He would have loved the on tablet. He would have loved it, because he could have become a developer on it, you know.
And I'm sure, just like with most Walmart products, it's going to be on sale several times.
Oh, yep. Black Friday, Christmas, New Year's. A lot of people are going to be buying this tablet. Or I got mine, though. I got 7-inch model, so I'm satisfied. But anyways.
The only one issue that I can see, even a reason to hesitate with this tablet, would be the software updates. I think if Walmart is watching this video and they really want to take over the tablet market.
Oh, I think they will, bub. They will, bub. Trust me when I tell you, I think they will take over. Because Apple's current tablets are not the best. And that's just not opinion, that's straight up facts. That's why their phones are not the best either. And that's straight up facts on that. No offense, Joe's phone there, but your phone is not the level of Androids when it comes to the evolution of their actual models. Pun intended. Put that in pipe and smoking. Put that in pipe and smoking.
With the 8.1 inch and the 11-inch versions, it gave them the same specs as this larger 13.2 inch. And of course, do a little better job at software updates. I think that would be pretty tough to beat, especially in the budget category.
Yes, sir.
I'll be checking out the 7-inch and the 11-inch versions of these new on tablets here shortly. So you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for those
videos. Yes, sir.
So if you've made it this far,
you can follow his channel, guys. His name of his channel is Fish Speed Productions.
Don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fish
Speed Productions.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. About to show you the next one shortly. Here we go. Here. Let's see. This is the one I got right here, guys. The 7-inch model. Here we go. Here we go. It's gonna be a long video, guys. So get accustomed to those longer rants, pun intended.
Today we're checking out.
That's the one I got. The 7-inch model, navy blue, on 7-inch. That's the one I got. Yes.
7-inch on
And I got mine's on May 1st, and then it came on May 4th. But it came through FedEx, obviously. But anyways, gotta be careful with them. Like I said, because you always show the film when it comes to deliveries. Rest you're here to sign off for them. But anyways.
From Walmart, which is their smallest and cheapest version.
Mm-hmm.
26. I believe this is their 5th generation now.
5th generation. When I showed you the 13-inch and the 10, 11-inch and the 12-inch, those are their 8th and 9th generation models. This one is the 5th and 6th generation model, which I have currently.
$7. I think it's pretty obvious who they're targeting with this.
The hardcore, not the casuals. The hardcore, if anybody that believes in making their videos and blogs like me, pun intended. The hardcore, not the casuals.
Especially now that I don't see the Fire 7 tablets on Amazon. They're only
Oh, no, they still got the Fire 7 tablets on Amazon, just they're not the same that they once were because they don't have a Google Play Store, and that's the one you have to use the Amazon, so just install apps. Kind of giving your streaming ones, the gaming ones, and everything else, but then I actually had the Fire 7 tablet twice. I had 2 different. I had the peach model and I had the pink model, not the pink model, the peach model, and I had the model, but other color. Forgot the name of the other color, but I had both obviously. So yeah. Anyways.
Fire HD for some reason. So
Yeah, because they're forcing you to upgrade to Fire HD8. They're forcing you because the 7 is like almost 6 or 7 years old. The 8-inch model for the Fire 8 is like 3 or 4 years old. So you had to probably upgrade to the Fire 9 or the 10, Fire HD10 or Fire HD. I don't know about Bill Russell here with that one.
people that are looking for that type of tablet or an e-reader, I would
40-minute
assume
video,
they're
keep the rent
looking
going, I
at
guess.
it.
Obviously,
When they
anyways.
bump up the storage to 64
4 gigabytes. Mine's only had my navy blue one only has 32. Till I get another SD card. I actually had an SD card, but when I was trying to pull the SD card on my tablet, it fell in between the couch. So I can't get my SD card out of the SD card out of the couch. So I had to buy another one. That'll be later on when we move, obviously. But anyways,
An aluminum build, pretty much all the way around.
aluminum, what they call service build.
Although, to be honest, I think I'm okay with plastic.
It's not plastic. That's not plastic. If you know about true aluminum, that's service. What John calls circa is true aluminum. That's not plastic. If you feel the back of it, which I felt the back of mine, is true aluminum. It's not plastic. That's just his opinion on that.
Mocha,
Fist
pink, silver, and a bunch of here.
Navy blue. That's the one I got. That's the one I got. That's the one I got. Yes. But mine don't have I don't have the 64 gigabyte model. I had the 32 gigabyte model. Yes. So I have half of that space on it currently. But anyways,
You can see how small this tablet is next to the Galaxy S26 Ultra. It's a little
that's the one that my aunt would have to upgrade to once she decided to get another phone. If she decides to get another one, that's the A26A. Years later, because she has the A24 currently, so she'll have to upgrade to the A26 eventually. Because her A24 might be a little bit outdated eventually, so she had to upgrade to A26A. But anyways,
bigger than the 8.1-inch version. You can see not quite as tall. This does come with Android 16. But
yup,
of course, they don't advertise
mine's 7-inch on tablet comes with Android 14 Go 3 gigabytes of RAM. But anyways,
how long the software updates are. So that could be one of the downsides to this tablet. You can see the bezels are a little bit larger.
guess up your Gmails or Google Gmails and YouTube's pun intended.
This is a 7-inch LCD screen.
Yes, sir.
TFT by the look of it. It does
Mhm.
say 720p online.
Pretty dope. Pretty dope.
1024 by 600. So
Mhm.
not quite 720. I guess it sounds better to round up. It's
Mhm.
also 350 nits brightness.
Yes,
so
sir.
Same as the 8.1-inch.
Mhm.
Obviously, because of the lower resolution. This is really the only one where you can see the pixels on the screen.
Yes, sir.
It
Yes, ma'am.
doesn't look quite as sharp as on the 8.1-inch version. You've got Gemini as the assistant.
Google Gemini cut AI.
Hey Google, and of course you have gesture or
3-back navigation. You can all using your fingers.
Home screen, you have Google Discover and Newsfeed.
Google Chrome, Samsung, but the Samsung Chrome browser, you have to install that through your Google Play Store because that's not on there by default. You have to install. So it's already on your phone by default, but on your tablet, you have to reinstall it. That's the only issue with having a Samsung browser. You have to reinstall it, which is nothing to it. It's an easy process. They have to update it online.
Most of the pre-installed apps are just the ones from Google. It doesn't even show the Walmart app.
But it shows the messages app, which you don't see in the background, but it shows all the Google ones. And the messages, if you know about your text message going through your phone to your telephone, and notifications, pun intended, as you can see in the background. Anyways.
Update every day. Notifications and your shortcuts are up here at the top. Most of your typical stuff like airplane mode, Bluetooth,
yes, sir.
auto rotate, flashlight, auto brightness, reading mode.
Mm-hmm.
Also got battery saver.
If you want to cut that on.
Looks like it's using about 17
Yep.
gigabytes.
Yeah, because most of that because most of that's taken up because of the operating system. But when you start installing your apps, kind of the ones you have on, like let's say you have 100 apps installed, right? Which I do. I have 100 apps installed, and I have 62 of those already installed for my previous phone that I had on my previous old phone. I think I had about that same amount, over 100 apps installed on my older phone, older Android phone. If I got this one back in September, my current one I'm recording on, obviously. Let's say you have 62 apps. Only got 40. I think I only got 50 something apps installed on my 7-inch tablet, and I think I got 88 or close to 100 apps installed. Kind of all them updates I had to update because all them bills I made, plus my tech bills from Temu and eBay, et cetera, et cetera. But anyways, still had to get another SD card to that later on when I move out. But this operating system is very powerful, but it takes. That's where you see most of that space you see in this tablet background is gone because of the operating system. That's why.
28. You only have to download a couple games, and you're gonna almost fill up the 64 gigabytes.
Yup, when you install all your apps, most of your space is gone. like he said, you got to get an SD card.
When you go to recent apps,
You can hold up to 8 screens. You got 3 screens currently, but if you open any other app like your Google Play apps or your or Google Play game apps and all the other game apps like PSN, Xbox, and PSN and all the other apps, pun intended, as well, you can hold up to 12 screens on this tab. 12 screens, but I saw it. I actually had those screens, so I just closed them all out because I was too busy knowing what I was doing. But anyway, 12 screens, Bob. That is insane. It's got 3 screens currently, but if you really evolve it, it goes up to 12 screens. And you can still watch your content while you're doing that too, pun intended, like I'm doing right now. But anyways.
or to clear all, this has the taskbar down at the bottom.
Yes, sir. As far as your buttons, the home buttons.
Tap and drag an app from the taskbar up. You can do split screen. Just
Yes, sir.
Recent apps like the other on tablets.
You can do touch screen.
Surprisingly, this is Wi-Fi.
As far as the multitasking.
For streaming apps like Netflix, I think the screen looks a little better on here than you would expect, considering the price.
Yes, sir.
Surprisingly, it will do upscale 4K resolution on YouTube. I don't think I would though. It seems pretty choppy. But the text could be a little bit.
Yes, sir.
sharper.
Yes, ma'am.
You can just notice the lines are a little jagged compared to 1080p resolution.
Wait for the ad to go away. I got an ad on this bill, so just wait. I wait 30 plus seconds for this ad. Anyways. It's a long ad, guys. Gotta wait here.
The church I heard you love, now it's zero.
Either way, either way. Okay.
Performance-wise, it's got a MediaTek Helio G80 processor.
Yes, sir. A powerful processor, good AI processor.
4 gigabytes of RAM instead of 3, which is.
Mine has my own 7-inch has the same extra card they got in the back. Mine has 3 gigabytes of RAM, which is fine. Anything above that's next level. But anyways.
There's some apps that require at least 4 gigabytes.
Some apps, not all apps. Some apps.
As far as benchmark results, it's still probably powerful enough for most basic things, e-reading and some like gaming.
And content creation, pun intended.
And I think that's what most people will be using.
And remote play if you know about your Xbox and Witchcom app on Series S and PS4 Pro. If no one using those apps, pun intended there. Anyways.
Powerful tablet out there, but you can still play games like PUBG Mobile.
And you can play games on Series S as far as the remote play if you got the remote play app like me installed. And also the PSN app as far as remote play, you can do both. That's the whole point of having both conquered. It keeps me occupied and out of trouble, pun intended. Anyways.
Obviously on lower settings, kind of what you would expect for performance.
Long video, guys, almost 50 minutes. Wow.
They're saying up to 10 hours.
As far as my video currently. Anyways.
I did check a couple battery apps, and it was kind of strange. They were saying 1,000 milliamp hour battery. There's no way that's accurate. So I'm not really sure what size the battery is. It must not be real large because I did run my typical battery drain test at 100% screen brightness, and it only lasted about 5.5 hours. So somewhat similar to the previous 2024 version. I guess I was just expecting a little bit better. Also keep in mind when you charge this back up, it takes a really long time, which I guess is pretty typical for tablets in this category.
Yes, sir.
The crazy thing is you have 2 speakers.
2 speakers.
I'm not sure what they're doing, but these are super loud, almost ear-piercing loud. The sound quality.
That thunder, you heard that thunder in the background, guys. Yeah.
I think my ears are still ringing, but here's a quick sample just to give you an idea of what it sounds like.
Doing compared to the 8-inch model, the 12, the 13, the 7-inch model, and 8 minutes. So that's Taylor Swift.
As far as cameras go, you're not going to get much lower resolution than on this tablet. You get a 2-megapixel camera.
Yes, sir. It might be 3 pixels, depending on how you take those pictures, but especially if it's pictures of yourself.
Front-facing cameras there on the short edge. I'm not even sure if you could scan documents with this. You can see how simple the camera app is on here. It's just got a picture and video. Probably wouldn't be my first choice. If you need to use the cameras, I'd probably just use my cell phone. There's no those settings for video, I would assume this one's pretty low resolution, maybe 720p. But we do have to give my dog some exercise, and this is his favorite part of my videos. So here's a few quick samples just to give you an idea of what to expect.
Damn, that lightning. You heard that, guys in the background? That lightning, Jesus.
When it comes to photo and video, I guess it is just a tad better than I was expecting. Even though this is a small upgrade from the previous version, I don't know if it's quite enough of an upgrade compared to the 8.1-inch version, which to me looks very similar to the iPad mini. Plus it has better screen quality, smaller bezels. Just seems like the 8.1-inch version has a lot more going for it for not much more money. I mean, unless you need a really small tablet for a real specific use, I don't know, it's getting pretty close to my cell phone size with just larger bezels. So I don't know if I would be the target market.
Yep, guys.
If you're someone who was looking for a Fire 7, or you just want something for your kid, this one's pretty tough for me to find reasons why this might be a good option. I think I would just get the 8.1-inch version. Even though it's only 64 gigabytes of storage.
My on-inch 7-inch that one has 32, but this one has, they have another model, the 7-inch one that has 64. That one costs about $70 to $80 on eBay, but the 32-inch model only costs about 40 or 50, depending on the actual cover. And the same brand, but depending on the cover of it. But anyways, Jesus Christ, that lightning! Goddamn, you hear that, guys?
So you'll want to keep an eye out for those upcoming videos. So if you've made it this far into the video,
okay, guys, that's the end of the video right there. Let's see here. Of course, the final one. Here we go. Here, it's 8 minutes long, so bear with me here. Okay, guys.
In case you didn't know, Walmart seems to be getting.
Seem like on the on tablets, as far as their tablets, their gaming external hard drives, and their gaming microphones are destroying Joe's Apple stuff. We're destroying it. It's just ruining it right now. Certain Samsung tablets, it's ruining certain Samsung, making them certain Samsung tablets look obsolete. Not completely obsolete, but making them feel old. Indeed, right.
With their new tablets for 2026, but how does their best and largest 13.2-inch tablet compare to Samsung's best budget tablet? The
Yup.
Plus, well, I think this one's gonna surprise a lot of people.
Here we go.
Let me know in the comments down below which of these you think is better. Make sure to
It's the on one. It's the on tablet. Duh.
so more people see
That's just based off my opinion on that. This is my opinion on that. 'Cause no offense to Android, much as I'm an Android fan, the on ones, as far as Android, are more superior because their durability is fantastic. As far as and it comes with the armor at no extra cost.
128 gigabytes of storage, but with the tablet from Walmart.
That's the one, that tablet that you see on the right. That thing, that's the tablet my cousin has. That's the A8 Lite or whatever that one is. But anyways,
Using double the storage at 256 gigabytes. Nice thing is both of these do take a micro SD card.
yup, up to 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes, depending on how much you want to pay for the SD card, pun intended.
When you compare the screens of these two, not only is the size quite a bit different, but the screen quality is not even that close. I can't believe that I'm saying this, but
Sure ain't.
made a tablet with a better looking screen than Samsung.
And more powerful GPU and CPUs and more powerful AI and lithium in terms of their RAM and ROMs. That's the new A11. That's the one my cousin Brie had to upgrade to once my aunt gets her that one, pretty much. The A11 Plus or the regular A11, because current one of my cousin got is the A8 Lite, so she had to upgrade to the A11 once that, because that current 8, that's probably out of software updates and out of security updates. So my aunt had to upgrade to the 8 Tab 11 Plus or 8 Tab 11. That's not right now, but when that time she had to make an upgrade to that one. But anyways, more powerful GPU in that 8 Tab 11 Plus in the background, the A11. But anyways.
The tablet is it goes up to 120 hertz refresh rate versus 90 hertz for the A11 Plus.
Yes, sir.
Higher resolution at 1600 by 2400 for Walmart versus 1200 by 1920 for the A11 Plus. If you put these two next to each other, the on tablet seems brighter,
stronger, more powerful battery-wise.
You'll also notice the aspect ratio is a little bit different between these two.
Yes, sir.
The tablet is pretty similar to an iPad.
Mm-hmm.
Plus is a little more widescreen, like
Yes, sir.
most Android tablets. So again, Walmart takes an even larger
Well,
lead
guys,
in
gotta
this
put my phone
category.
on the charger here.
Think about battery size and the battery
A second
life
here.
too, considering the on-tablet is much larger, has a larger battery. But when I ran my typical battery drain test at 100% screen brightness, the on-tablet, the same 6.5 hours.
Guys, still recording, obviously. Just had to put my phone on the charger. But anyways.
One downside to the on-tablet, it takes quite a while to charge that bigger battery out.
Yeah, because battery. That's why. But when you have the 7-inch model, depending on the actual model of the tablet you have, the less inches it has, the more, even the powerful battery, the longer it lasts. But when you charge the bigger 13-inch model, it does take a little bit of time to charge it. But unlike the 7-inch one, the 7-inch ones charge faster than the 13-inch, 10-inch one, based off opinion on this, and 11-inch ones based off opinion on this. But anyways, to go. Anyways.
25-watt charging on a smaller battery, so it's gonna charge up a little faster.
Yeah, because Android, duh.
Both on Android 16 with the
Almost an hour video. Keep the video going, I guess, obviously. But anyways,
probably even
thunder in the
more so
background
than
too.
the Pixel devices from Google. There are some similarities though. You've got the taskbar at the bottom in Google Discovered News.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
I feel like with Samsung, you get a few extras like Samsung DeX.
It puts Joe's current tablets and Joe's current phone and tablets to shame. To shame. Sorry. On is more superior because they're known for their external hard drive and gaming microphones too, which cost a lot depending on the actual model of that microphone, depending on the actual space of that external hard drive for what you need for your Series S. But that's what I'm saying, depending on the models of it. But anyways, puts Joe's phones, Apple phones and tablets to shame. Sorry. It just does. It just does. What's that? Hour bill, keep the rent going, I guess. Honestly. Anyways. Yup, if my cousin Brie gets this A11 Plus tablet, one time we should help her upgrade to that one, she gets 7 years of software updates. Unlike her previous 8 Lite one, she'll get 4 or 5 software updates and 3 or 4 security updates. This one, the A11 Plus, has over 7 years of software updates, and also the A11 Lite and Plus has over 6 years of security updates, so she can keep getting these updates until it's capped out. But anyways.
Major software updates, 3-year security updates.
Yep.
With the
I just said that, but anyways.
Walmart tablets. So that's definitely something to keep in mind as far as
Mm-hmm.
the Tab A11 Plus was definitely a nice jump up from the previous Tab A9 Plus. When you compare these two, the 13.2-inch on tablet has pretty much the same
specs.
Scores and pretty much identical.
And the same micro scores, yes.
Performance as well. One advantage with the on tablet is it comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM, where the A11 Plus starts with 6. They also have an 8 gigabyte version, but of course, price. So I think it's safe to say it doesn't matter which tablet you go with when it comes to
The best model. It puts Apple's tablets and phones to shame. It does. It does.
Which in my case, kind of leaning towards yes. Now when it comes to speakers,
If my Uncle John had waited to get his tablet and always instead of getting them generic, if they had got this, they would have loved this tablet. They would have loved it. The powerful GPUs, CPUs, and John can modify it. John can modify it and develop it. And you can become a developer on it. You just got to click the in the menu 4 or 5 times and then he's a developer. But anyways, yeah. That's how good this on tablet is. Better than Joseph's Apple phones and tablets put together, combined. And it's louder when it comes to the speaker and the volume, yes. I tested that on my on 7-inch tablet, pun intended. Oh, that thunder, Jesus Christ. Anyways. Yes, sir. Headphone jack in the corner. Unlike the other tablet models, they don't have headphone jack for the other ones. That's Taylor Swift in the background, if you know what that music. The durability of it. Higher resolution. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. 4K resolution on your videos. Yes, sir. It's gonna put Apple's tablets off the market and put Apple's phones out of market. Pretty much, I think it will. Yes, sir. Almost had an hour on this video, guys. Another hour video. Wow, got to the hour mark. Here we go.
The one problem is Samsung's winning in one category that might be one of the most important for a lot of people, which is years of software updates. I think this one's pretty interesting. I do think the tablet is better than Samsung and most.
Yes, sir. Better than Joe's Apple phones and tablets. Way better. Way better as far as the durability of it. Way better. Way better.
It can definitely be an issue for some people. It also may come down to if you want a regular size tablet.
If John, we said they got this tablet on time, they would have loved it, but they would have loved it. I know they got the generic ones right now, guys, but they would have loved this on one. I think John would have loved this on one. That's how powerful it is as far as their tablets. Their battery life is fantastic. Hour, 1 minute on this video. An hour and 1 minute. Wow. Long video. Keep it going, I guess, obviously. Anyways. Probably the longest video I've had this just as I had that hour and 30-minute rant that I had from last month, pun intended. Okay, guys. Video's near its end, pretty much. Pretty much there. Pause the camera, just showing what the camera looks like, but anyways. At the end of the video, just showing the front camera of the on tablet and the A11 Plus tablet, but anyways. Yes, sir. All right.
So if you've made it this
Far into the video, make sure you follow his channel, guys. The name of his channel is Fifth Speed Productions. Yes.
Thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful.
Okay, guys. It's the end of the videos, pretty much. Yep. There you go. Okay, guys. On video. Wow. Okay, guys. And I had to end the video right there because the video was at its end, pretty much. So, give me my YouTubes, Unique Hutch, KBH Podcast, News Frontiers 2, notify me on PSN, Explogory 2, Furry Kingdom, Nintendo 64, that's all three of my PSN. Notify me on Cloud Gaming and Series S. As of now, start setting up for Series S next month. Honestly, because Sony's dead, not that obviously. Notify me on Cloud Gaming and Series S, Alpha 40 to 59, Richard 54, 59 as well. Notify me on all my Gmails. You notify me on my Facebook. It's my whole mini spell with the Heaven and Hell AI art picture from Drink Time on it, obviously. Notify me on Messenger Light as well. Notify me on IG, on Couch, on my Merge Metal on Instagram. You notify me on my main account, on Hachikanami as well. You notify me on TikTok. I meant to give you that in the previous but I made from over an hour and a half. I forgot to give you my TikTok. I'll give you my TikTok again, Bloodline Queen 3. Oh, Jesus Christ. Heard that thunder in the background. Feel okay, guys. Break. It's gonna do that, Bray. What you expect? Yeah, I know, but you can't control that. It's Mother Nature. You can't control that. You can't cut those off, bro. You got them controlled by Lady A. You can't cut those off. It would end up besides the electricity is underground, so it's not going to strike it anyway. Anyways, guys, but give me my TikTok, Bloodline Queen 3. Give all three of my PSN, Super Nintendo 64, Furry Kingdom, Explogory 2. Starting with Cousin Bree. Sorry about the distraction there. And give me my Cloud Gaming and Series S accounts. Alpha 40, 59, Retro 54, 59. Both my accounts on Microsoft use on Series S and Cloud going forward in Series S, but intended. But if you want to keep me the Black Ops 6 and 7, you know where to find me on that game, pun intended. Especially on Black Ops 6, man, because I've been playing that one a lot, obviously, on Series S. But once I get those easy achievement games on Series S, and follow those other games for serious as well. So media change can go from there, obviously. Notify me on Facebook, like, that's my whole main name spelled backwards, obviously. Whole main name spelled backwards. You see the Heaven and Hell AI art picture from Dreams Time. One of my AI arts instruments I got on my phone and tablet, pun intended. Had to carry them over, obviously. Notify me on Messenger, right? That's my whole main name spelled backwards. You'll see the name X record on the Messenger, so make sure you have me on IG. Excuse me, birthday on Instagram. College so my merch matter on Instagram. I'll just get on my only 2 Instagrams pretty much. Keep those followers coming. Keep those close friend requests coming on Xbox and PSN. Go ahead, series as soon. Cannot wait for that going on, obviously. And notify me on TikTok, Women Queen 3. Notify me on YouTube, Unique Hutch KBH Podcast. And News Frontiers 2. Notify me on Spotify, Cyberpunk 11. Face Hutch 12 and Raise Volunteer. Okay, guys, I got the bit right there. I was gotta go eat dinner, obviously. Got to go to the bathroom too, obviously. Stay tuned for the next bit. It's coming up in a few seconds. Yeah. Deuces.